Welcome back, people. We've got some more Fishing Planet. We need to get on that grind before the update hits. So we did some PC yesterday, and today we're going to be doing some PS4 because on the PS4 the update hasn't been released. It has been released on PC, but yet not on PS4. So me getting on PS4 is a good idea because the update is for the sunglasses, but as well as for the sunglasses, there is a few other things. One of the other things is that, what was it? Yeah, the other thing was it can pull out line now. So because it can pull out line, if you get a fish on, it means that it's going to take a lot longer for us to try and reel in a fish. The update is awesome apart from that, but I guess I will get used to it over time. But for now, I do need to... Oh, wrong one. There we go. Yeah. For now, we need to try and make the most out of PS4 before that update does hit. Because once that hits, the grind's going to be a lot harder. It's not going to be easy. I'm just loading in. Alright, here we go. We need to try and earn as much as we can today. So, a little bit of an earlier stream today compared to normal. That is because I am a little bit busy later on, so... But because the stream's a little bit earlier today, don't worry for that. We did say that we was going to bring some project cars free, but Big Man is quite busy today. So we didn't manage to show you that. Or actually, maybe we should fish the other spot. We normally fish there, don't we? Let's fish... Yeah, let's go to the other spot. So, for project cars free... I'm going to drop a video after I've done this stream. Project Cars Free. We made a video really quick. Big Man managed to quickly squeeze us in. I think it was about a 15-minute video of Project Cars Free, so you guys can see it. But because me streaming a little bit earlier today, I'm probably only going to do around about anything between 2 to 3 hour stream. So tomorrow, because it isn't going to be too long today, I'm seeing my kids today, not tomorrow, so... We will end up streaming tomorrow on the weekend, so that's one good thing. And yeah, Big Man was busy, so we only managed to make a video. If he's not busy tomorrow, then we'll do a stream on Project Cars Free tomorrow. If not, then we'll be back here. We'll be fishing again as normal. Depends if he's busy tomorrow. Wouldn't let me get on. There we go. Yeah. Okay, let's go into a private room because there's people here. I don't want to get in their way and irritate them. So we go to friends only room just in case somebody else wants to join us. So we get set up. Hold on. No. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and then next week we've also got some Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, so we are still going to be playing this game. We're still always going to be showing updates. When updates come out for this game, I'm going to try my best to obviously show you that update and tell you about the update as quick as I can. But we got a few new games. We've got a few new games. How's it going, Alex? You finally made it, yeah. Well, as I said, this stream is a little bit earlier compared to what I normally do. And that is just because I'm going to be busy later on today. But the one good thing is me going to see my kids today, spend some time with them later on, means that tomorrow I'm not busy. So tomorrow we can stream again tomorrow. And if Big Man isn't busy, then we'll do some Project Cars Free. If he is busy, then we'll be back fishing again. Really, I should have brought Premium, but because I'm not going to be on the game too long today. Right, man. I'm not sure. Yeah. Alright, man, I'll catch you in a bit. Yeah. Alright, you too, man. I'll catch you in a bit. See you later, bye-bye. So I was on the mic to him. He's literally just going out for the day. He's going to get some fresh air in his lungs. There you go, he's just left. Yeah, so the plan is, I should have bought premium, because as I said, by me buying premium, I would have been able to make the most out of this, but for the fact that I'm not going to be playing it too much today, I feel like it's kind of a waste. I'm on PS4 today. On the PC, they've done the update for the sunglasses, which looks absolutely awesome. I made a video on that, and we also did a live stream. But for the PS4, as you can see now, I got it maxed out, and I can stop it from running. But in the new update on PC, you can't stop it from running anymore. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit. It's going to be a little bit difficult to get the grind going. It's going to take that a little bit longer. So really, if anything, I need to play PS4 quite a bit before that update hits on the console. When the update does come for the console, I will let you guys know about it. So stay tuned for that. I just got to enjoy this moment of fishing without the line running. The update is really good, as I said. It's just a shame that the line can run. It just makes the grind that little bit longer. So, £111. I tried to be quick. I didn't show it long because I really wanted to get that fish, but kind of typical that always seems to happen to us like that. Never mind. It happens. It's just a little bit of a pain when that does happen sometimes, because not only we missed that fish, didn't show you the other fish for very long, but at the same time we have to reset all the rods back out. Yeah, so it despooling and you can't stop it from running means that it's going to take a lot longer to reel in those fish. It's not too bad, I guess, if you're pulling in a smaller fish, but I was about to drink some water. Yeah, it's not too bad if you're catching smaller fish, but if you're catching a big fish, or you're catching a fish that it might not even necessarily be big, but anything between 50 pound plus is going to despool on your line. It's going to take a lot of line out, so well, it might not even have to be 50 pound. I've noticed anything over 50 pound, it does pull line out, but if it might not necessarily be even 50 pound. It could just be a really good fighting fish, maybe like a striped bass or something like that. It's going to take out line. You're having some lunch, but you're still going to watch the stream. Alright, man, cool. Yeah, it's a shame I couldn't get premium. Well, I could have got premium, but there's not really much point in that. Oh, I think I picked that up too early. No, it's there. That's alright. I am definitely going to miss. I'm definitely going to miss that to stop it running. I'm going to miss that big time. Because I always used to make the real match with the rod to stop the line being dragged out. Whereas if in the new update, yeah, for the new update we can't stop that anymore. It just means, in any sort of sense, it means I got to be a little bit careful, because I'm normally quite reckless on this game when it comes to money. I earn the money and then I spend it. I earn money and then I just keep spending. I got a spending problem on this game. So, oh, that was a good freeze. It is definitely going to make it a lot harder for me. It means I'm going to have to put a lot more time in now, more than what I ever had before in this game, because for me to keep showing new content, showing new updates, new rods, reels and boats and whatever they have, for me to show all of that, it means that I'm going to need to obviously buy it. And once I buy it, it's going to leave me with no money. So it means I'm going to have to grind even harder now. It was kind of a bit of a hard grind anyway, because I'm running 2 accounts. and it is, yeah, it's kind of hard as well. Obviously, showing different missions, different lakes. I'm glad I got a lot of those missions out of the way quick, because otherwise, for me to do those missions, they are okay, but unless I'm still, like, normally when I do a mission in a new lake or any lake, I do the mission and then I get out of there and then go to the next mission. Whereas if missions come out on new lakes, I'm going to have to do the mission, and then I'm also going to have to carry on fishing there for a little bit to recover my money back from what I lost. I never used to, but I am going to next month, yeah, because I put adverts on. In total, I've been on YouTube. This channel is obviously the only channel that I have now, but I did have the other YouTube channel, and between the two, I've been on YouTube for about nearly 4 years, and within 3 or 4 years, I never ever monetized anything. I used to just play the game, and yeah, I never turned monetization on. But over the last, I think, like 2 weeks-ish, I decided to put monetization on, only because my job that I used to work with, they gave me a big pay cut, and I'm not really allowed to talk about my job in any sort of way, but other than that, I'm allowed to say that. So yeah, I decided to put monetization on, just so that way when new DLCs come out and new things come out for the game, I'm able to put some cash into it. So the money that I'm getting back, the money that I'm actually getting from YouTube, which isn't very much, it's very minimal, but the money that I am going to get from YouTube, I can put that money back into YouTube, really, whether it's buying new games or buying new DLCs for the game or whatever. It does make it a little bit easier for myself. Oh gosh, I can't take the mouse over. What is going on? Oh, okay. Of course I can't take the mouse over. That's what happens when I play. Nobody saw that. That's what happens when I play too much PC. I kept trying to take the mouse over to the other screen. I keep forgetting I'm on console. Oh my gosh, that was embarrassing. So if you get 1 million subs, you would get money. If people watch the video, that's what makes you earn money. It doesn't matter even if they don't subscribe, or even if they don't like it, or even if they come into the stream then leave. They still watch the advert. So, like, you don't earn. Yeah, someone like myself don't earn too much. Like, it's literally not much at all. But if I make good content videos and they get a lot of views, that obviously does increase the ad revenue. Also, if you did have a few million subscribers and you had a lot of people watching, then yeah, that would of course earn more money as well. Good spot, mate. Yeah, this is a good spot, yeah. I prefer the other spot, if I'm honest, but I normally fish the other spot when I'm streaming, so coming here is good. How's it going, BG? Yeah, I'm good, man. How's it going? You alright? See you, Ski. Like the stream. Thank you, man. So I'm about an hour, maybe an hour and a half ahead of time compared to the time we do normally stream. But as I said, I gotta go see the kids today rather than seeing the kids tomorrow. But that's good because it means I get to stream tomorrow. Normally we stream Monday to Friday. Sometimes I do on the weekends if I'm not too busy. And tomorrow, let me take that headphone out. I don't need that anymore. Big man's gone. I can take that headphone out. Need to put this on charge. Yeah, if I can, we will have some Project Cars streaming tomorrow. If not, we'll play some more fishing. But later on today, we will have a Project Cars free video at least anyway. You happy it's the weekend? Do you not like school? It's gonna be a hard grind though without premium. It really is. I should have really brought it, but there's really not too much point because I'm only going to be playing for about 3 to 4 hours today. And when I buy premium, I like to try and make the most of it. I think I got just a little bit over 400,000 cash on this account. You still got Project Cars 2. Yeah, Project Cars was a good game. Project Cars 2, I played a bit of that. Not too much, but I did play a bit. It was quite good. And yeah, Big Man was busy today, but he did manage to quickly give me a bit of his time to quickly make a video for you guys for later on. He did say he don't think he's doing anything tomorrow, so if he's not, then we will stream it. If not, I'm happy to come on and play some of this again, but we'll see. We'll see tomorrow if he's free, and then we'll show some Project Cars free tomorrow. But at least we got a video though. How's it going, Jane? Welcome to the stream. You feel sick? Have you eaten too much or not eaten anything? Every time I try and be quick, that always happens every time. Yeah, anybody else who's on console, now's the time. Now's the time to get that grind going as quick as you can before that update comes. It's going to take a lot longer to reel in a fish once they add the real mechanics into this game. Well, onto console. The real mechanics have changed now for PC. So I'm very sure they're going to be doing the same thing for the console. It's kind of a little bit annoying sometimes. Some of the updates they make, sometimes they're really good, and then sometimes they're not as good as what I'd like. But with the updates, you got to kind of go with it. Yeah, it's 2 bananas and some biscuits. Well, if that's all you had all day, that's probably why. It's lunchtime now. Why don't you go make a sandwich or have another snack? What did I have? Let's have a look. Okay, 402,000. Not very much. Not much at all. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I can't believe that they changed the real mechanics. So the grind's going to be so much longer now. It's going to be really long for me as well. I guess the only one good thing about having 2 accounts is that I can buy some things on one account, some things on another account. Be right back. All right. Yeah, so, but the only problem is me buying some things on the PC account and then me buying some things on the console. The updates always hit the PC first. So that's where I'm making most of my content now. I used to always make it on console, but the console always drops. The update for consoles always drop later, so for me to show new content, obviously I'm still always going to play on the console, but for me to show new content, most of it is through PC because that's where the updates hit first. They're not going to be cheap. I think on the PC now I've got about 1.5 million cash, so I'm doing pretty good on there. It's just when those new updates drop out, and then I make new mission videos, and then I'm buying all rods and reels. My money's going to burn down so quick. It wouldn't surprise me if at some point, I have done it before, where I've spent my real money buying cash on the game. That's probably what I am going to have to do a little bit more often now, to keep showing them that good new content. Either that, or I'm going to have to... I do play this game a serious amount, but maybe I might have to put even more hours into it compared to what I normally do. Normally it can be anything from 6 hours to right up to about 12 hours I play this. So that I do play it a lot, but I never have much cash to show for it because I'm always buying new things for all the new updates. And I play it that amount, and me playing that amount, I still don't have an insane amount of money. 1.5 million does sound like a lot, but when you're always making new content updates and doing different missions and doing different things and showing new rods and reels, your money burns through like dropping it. Yeah, it's not great. So I'm gonna have to put some of my real cash into it. That's fine though, I don't mind. If it gets to show that new content, it's worth it. That was a really slow day that day. I don't know why. Not the best of days. £259 within the first hour. That is a very, very slow day. We do have slow days sometimes, but that is a little bit... I'm surprised I actually fished as long as I did. Normally I do jump forward. What level are we on here as well? And we're level 59, so we still need to crank one more day on here. One more day, one more level, should I say. 10,000. Yeah, not great. I haven't even covered my day or my license. Well, that covers the license. I haven't covered the day for fishing at this place yet. I did also buy some more bait as well. It is such a slow, long grind without premium. Not sponsored in any sort of way from Fishing Planet, but I do recommend, in my opinion, I definitely recommend if you want to just level up fast, or even if you're max level and you want an insane amount of cash, and you don't have much cash because you're like me, you've got an addiction to keep buying things in the game. Premium is the best way to go. Premium is definitely the way. I'm just trying to enjoy these last moments of this reel not running. I'm trying to enjoy it. I'm trying to enjoy it as much as I can before the update does come. It's going to take so much longer to reel fish in now. I always said that these arapaima they're a bit of a pain catching them because you spend so much time fighting them. But when that update comes, the reel's going to de-spool, which is even more time consuming than what this is already. So I'm looking forward to the new bottom rods and the new match rods. Hopefully when they come, they're a little bit more powerful so it doesn't de-spool too much. I didn't show that very long just because I don't want to miss that next fish. Nobody saw that. It's going to happen to this one now as well, isn't it? Oh, it ain't. Okay. But the new update for PC though does look really cool. Them sunglasses look absolutely awesome. And for the fact that you can cast 325 feet with the float rod compared to only 126 foot, there's a very big difference. So it's good that you can get more distance, and the game feels like it's running a lot smoother. It looks really clean and fresh when you put them sunglasses on. It's almost like you're cranking up your graphics. That is literally what it looks like. That's the best way to describe it. If you haven't seen the new update, you could always check it out. We did a live stream on it. We also did a video on the sunglasses and more. But it's definitely going to be Yeah, the grind's definitely going to be so much longer now. I've got to enjoy the console for what it is before that happens. Really is what I should do. I should really just buy premium and just stick to this and try and get as much cash as I can before it hits, but I gotta spend some time with the kids. Hey, big man, don't do Project Cars free tomorrow, then I probably am gonna buy premium for the console and then play that. As soon as the update does hit the console, I'll make a separate video. I'll let you guys know about it. Seems so weird when I stream this early. We don't really have many people here, but that's alright. Another piranha. I think I've actually, on this account, I think I've actually caught more uniques on the console than what I have PC. Let me have a look. I'm pretty sure I have. 940. Yeah. I need to catch more uniques on PC. I've forgotten how much I've got on the PC, but I know that there's definitely more on the console. If I didn't keep making new accounts, well, if I didn't make, if I didn't make accounts 4 times over, I'd probably have an insane amount of uniques. Because now I'm probably just over 1,500 uniques combined the 2 accounts. But obviously I've started this game 4 times over new accounts. So with all of it, you know, that would be a serious amount. I don't think that's a very big fish on that rod. Oh no, maybe it is. It is. I'm gonna try and speed reel. Speed reel isn't gonna be available anymore to me. That's such a sad thing. I'm sorry I couldn't show it long, but it was £50 and a half. All the rods are going bonkers. I'm trying to be quick so I don't miss too many of them. Oh well, at least we got one on here though. The other one's dropped off. Now we gotta reset all those rods. Well, them 2 rods. And then put out our other rods again. So with the Project Cars video that we made, the Project Cars 3 video, I'll drop that video tonight, probably about 6 PM, probably about 6 PM my time, 6 PM UK time. Which is probably around about 4.5 hours-ish from now. This day seems like a little bit of a slower day as well. We've only got £190 in the net, and we're at 530. But it can all change really quick just by that one good sized fish. I should have really checked my net and my gear to make sure that was okay. I didn't check that. I think it is though, because I'm pretty sure I repaired it last time. Yeah, the net's got a little bit. It's got a little bit of durability loss, but that's alright. We should be good. I don't have the biggest net as well, so by not having the biggest net means that I'm not going to be spending too much money, well, as much money as what I normally do to repair it. It's always a good thing. I'm definitely looking forward to the new lake as well. I don't know, it don't seem as fast here compared to the other spot. I might end up just going to the other spot just because I don't have premium, and I'm really trying to get that cash in there. And it seems like it's a bit slower here today. The first day weren't too great. This day seems a bit slower as well. So I might head to the other spot. This is a good spot, but I do feel like the other spot is better. Could just be because I don't know. Could just be me thinking that it might not actually be that way. But I'm gonna head to the other spot just because I do feel like it is a bit quicker. That's probably the best way to go through there. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. Let's shut the engine off. Oh, there we go. Oh gosh. That's one thing I don't miss compared to playing PC and PC to PS4. PC, it definitely doesn't glitch as much. Now let's see if we have any better luck here, because that over at that other spot, I don't know why, but seems to be really slow going. I don't really want to jump the day forward either without earning too much money. Normally I wouldn't bother, but okay, yeah, day 3 sunny, which is what we on. The other 2 days are cloudy, so I think I should earn a bit more money before we go, because we're going to end up losing money for jumping them 2 days and the bait coins. The bait coins not too much of a problem at the minute. That's another thing they fixed as well on PC, which is really good. The precision casting. So hopefully that's going to be on here as well. But when you cast, it kind of, after I stop moving it, it sort of drags a little bit more. Whereas if on the PC it doesn't do that anymore. It doesn't drag when you're using the mouse, but when you use the controller it drags. And I do use the controller most of the time when I'm playing PC. And that the drag stops now, so for the fact it stops. Oh yeah, Alex, I don't think you did become a member, man. Because when you become a member, you said that you've now become a member. When you become a member, it comes up green there like it does for dots. So I don't think you did, man. Not many people watching today. It's because the stream is, I'm doing it at a different time. That's why I normally always say I stream between 2 PM and 2:30. Because then more people know, like that's the time schedule that I've had for a long time. And then when I change the time schedule, yeah, not many people turn up because they expect me to always be here at the time that I normally stream. So me streaming at a different time, yeah, there's not as many people. But I had to stream a little bit earlier today. What are you up to, Dots? What are you doing, man? just chilling? You're not going out today? You're staying in for the whole day? We've got some interest on the float rod and on that rod as well. Oh yeah, Dots, tell Dad, because I don't think he knows. Say to him, Darren said, with the rod set up for the heavy chaser, you can no longer stop it from running. Yeah, you cannot stop it. It's impossible to stop it. I noticed it. Oh wow, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I noticed that yesterday when I was doing it yesterday. It's okay for the PS4 because the update hasn't come yet. But playing on PS4, I'll try to make the most out of it from stopping it from running. Might go out later. Go for a nice ride. You get 2 weeks off work, that's nice, man. You broke your hand? Oh, that's not so nice. How did you break your hand? It got nerfed, yeah. It did get nerfed. I'm hoping that they end up taking it off. I'm hoping that isn't going to stay. If it does stay, then it's just one of those things I'm going to have to get used to it. But it's definitely going to make the grind a lot harder when you're trying to earn money and you're fighting that fish for so long because it just keeps running off. Yeah, it's going to make it a lot. It's going to make my streaming and my content videos a lot harder. I still will always be able to show that stuff, but it just means I've got to be a bit more careful with the cash, not be so reckless. You fell off a ladder, 10 foot. Oh my gosh, man. I know it's not good that you broke your hand, but it's better than breaking your neck. At least it was only your hand. That's the way you got to look at it. I was going to pick up that other rod because I thought there was a smaller fish on that other rod, but it doesn't look that way. Yeah, I do like that I can stop it from running, but in the new update, if you play console yourself, you need to. Now's the time to get on that grind as quick as you can, especially if you're trying to get some of those bigger fish. Because otherwise, once that new update comes, you're going to be fighting that fish for so much longer. There we go. £111. Now, if I was doing that on PC with the new update, that would have took an insane amount of time to reel that. That would have took so long. Not fun. Well, I do like fighting the fish. Fighting it is good. Loads of people have always said I shouldn't use heavy rods. I reel the fish in too easy. Well, I'm not going to be able to do that anymore. So that probably makes them happy. They're going to see me struggling to reel in a fish and it taking a lot longer. They got what they wanted. Oh yeah. My dad used to be like that, man. Well, I say used to be like that. He is still like that. He goes through, he just, I don't know how he does it, but once before in his house, he's got like, now he has carpet, but before he used to have like a laminated flooring type. And he was sitting on his computer chair, sitting at the desk, and he yawned and he put his arms up like that and he pushed back to like kind of stretching as he was yawning at the same time. And because the floor was like a laminated type flooring, wooden type, I don't know what it was, but yeah, kind of like that. He leaned back in his chair and the chair just slipped from underneath him and he fell back and he hit his head, which wasn't good because he was by himself. But the thing that really weren't good he split the top of his head in quite a few places. He said that he was laying on the floor there for a good 5-10 minutes or so. Yeah. He said he ended up getting up. He just stuck a towel on his head and then cleaned up the floor where he hit his head. There was quite a lot of blood there. He didn't even bother going to the hospital. He should have done, really. Yeah, but he's I wouldn't say clumsy, but yeah, he's broken bones before, and he has accidents like that. Yeah. Oh, was you drunk as well? Oh, okay. There he is. Well, that might have played a good part of it. Yeah, it was a really bad gash on his head. It wasn't a cut. It was a gash. It was really big. He really should have went to the hospital. Oh wow, I don't know how we lost that, but yeah. I don't know. The first day a little bit slow. This day it did increase. We did get a little bit more, and I think that is because we moved spot. But let's get another sunny day. We've had a couple of days that have not been the best so far. Alright, Alex, no worries, man. So the first day was like £200. This day we got 361. Not good. Now let's burn some more cash and more gold coins. When we get to another sunny day, that's going to be a little bit better. We got 14,000 that day, rather than the first day was only 10. There we go, back to a sunny day. Hopefully this is going to be a bit better now. Now we're starting off at this spot from early morning. It could just be one of those days as well. Sometimes that happens when I play this game sometimes. Doesn't just happen to me though, it happens to other people. My dad's done it as well a few times where, you know, I don't know, it doesn't matter what you do all the same things as what you normally do. And sometimes, some days are just, you can jump from next day to next day and next day, and you just can't catch very much. It does, yeah, it does happen like that sometimes. It's a pain when it does, especially when you're not busy and you're not doing anything and you're trying to make the most out of it. And you try and make the most out of it, and you just have those days that are just really slow. Now you can catch, but it's just really slow pace, even on them really good days. It does happen like that. It's a pain when it does. And I think I might be having one of those days. One of those days where it's not as good as what it normally is, which is a big pain. I could always mess around with the spin rod as well. Has anybody, for PC, has anybody brought the sunglasses yet? If anybody hasn't seen the sunglasses, as I said, I did do a stream on it. And I did also upload a separate video of showing all 3 pairs of sunglasses. And talking about the nerfs they did and showing the nerfs. But if you've got PC, I definitely recommend you get those sunglasses. They look awesome. Really big game changer. When I say game changer, not so much in your gameplay. It just looks a lot more it just looks a lot more clean. It looks like there's a bit more graphics there. Just by putting the sunglasses on, it actually looks like it cranks the graphics. How's it going, Ryan? I don't think I've seen you before, so if you're new, welcome, man. When the update does come for the console, I'll let you guys know. But I don't actually know yet. I haven't found out any information about when it does. But normally, the average, when it hits PC, and then it comes over to the PS4 or the Xbox, it is normally anything between a week right up to a month. Yeah, so. But as soon as the update does come for console, I'll let you guys know. As soon as I find out, I'll let you know straight away. It is a pain. It's a pain that console players do have to wait that little bit longer. There was a point when I used to play this game and it was mainly console. Obviously when the game first came out, I used to play PC all the time. But then when it hit console, I decided to play on the console so much more. For the first update, the next update for the console will be for the sunglasses and rod nerfs. So normally you can buy a good reel and a good rod to match, and you can stop it from running, so it stops the fish pulling out line. Whereas if in the new update, it doesn't matter even if you've got a really good rod and reel, you cannot stop it from running. It will still keep running. But the rod packs will be, there is no new rod packs in the next update for the console, but the update after that will be a new lake, and yeah, then there will be new rod packs, new match rods and new bottom rods, which is awesome. You're back. Welcome back again, Alex. That's why I'm trying to make the most out of the console at the minute, because I'm not going to be able to stop that fish from running. And I don't have a lot of cash on the console at all. Not compared to the PC account anyway. And the other thing as well, like with this, I showed it yesterday on a stream. So if I do a max cast with this float rod, they got a thing called wagglers, which are awesome. So the furthest cast, okay, 168. Whereas if with the wagglers you can cast up to 325 feet. So you can definitely cast a lot further using float rods, so that's a really good thing. And it feels like the game's a lot smoother as well. You can position your cast a lot better. I can't show that too long, just because we got this one on. So yeah, the game feels a lot smoother. Putting on the sunglasses sort of just makes the picture quality so much better. And like now I can stop it pulling out line, whereas if on the new update you can't stop that. Even though this is the perfect reel with this rod, you still cannot stop it on the new update. So the grind to earn money is going to be so much harder, and the same goes if you're after XP. It's going to be so much longer to reel. You're going to spend so much time reeling that fish in. Especially if you've got a really big fish on. That's going to take so much longer. Yeah, they try and make it more like real life fishing, yeah. That's what I mean. I'm not a big, I would prefer to do what I'm doing now, so I can stop the fish from running. So I can reel it in quicker, get that XP faster, get that cash a lot quicker. This is the way I would prefer to do it, but yeah, I'm not entirely impressed with the drag still coming out, but at least the game runs a lot smoother. At least you can cast your float rods a lot further, and yeah, at least the game looks a lot better as well with the sunglasses. I made a mistake as well. I was in I get so hyped up when they bring out new updates, and obviously I'm always showing new updates as quick as I can. And because I was in such a rush yesterday for that new update, I ended up buying a pair of sunglasses for 230 cash. which was the mid-range sunglasses. And because I was in such a rush, I didn't even realise there was actually a pack that you can buy for 175 gold coins rather than 230 gold coins for a separate one. So that was kind of silly that I rushed it, but that's normally the way I do it. I always rush things and I get too hyped up. So it ended up costing me more. But for 175 bait coins, you can get all 3 pairs of sunglasses, and it gives you, I think, 3,000 cash as well. So keep an eye out for that DLC. As I said, when the update does come for console, we'll let you guys know. Yeah, well, for the next update for the console, it will be sunglasses. There's no rods or reels in there. It's only going to be wagglers and the sliders, so that way you can cast your float rod further. And the new sunglasses and new game mechanics. But the update after that will then be the new map, which they then will end up bringing new rods and reels for that. And apparently for the rods and reels as well. The reels, yeah, then bringing new rods and reels. The rods are going to be stronger than the rods we've already got, but the reels also are going to be stronger, but they're going to be thicker reels, so you can apply more line on it. So when the update does come for the console, if you don't have much line on your reel, invest in getting more line, because yeah, they can pull out a lot of line. See, like if I caught that on the PC now, it would have took me so long to reel that in. That would have took so long to reel, because it would have just kept pulling line out. But as soon as the update comes, make sure you've got a lot of line on your reels, because otherwise you're just going to keep despooling, and you're going to keep losing the fish by that happening. Like on this rod, look at that, I got 843 foot line. That's probably a little bit over the top. But if you've got around 500 to 600, about 5 minimum, about 500 to 600 line on your rod, on your reel, sorry, and then yeah, you should be good. Not in the next update that is coming, but for the map update, there is going to be new levels. Yeah. To get into the new lake, you're going to have to be level 63. You're going to have to be level 63, and I think the level caps, they're going to be taking the level cap up to level 65. I think, yeah, it's level 65. So the level cap's going to go to 65, and then to get into the new lake, that's going to be level 63. This is probably not the best day either. I think I'm just having one of those days where it's just a little bit of a sour sweet. That does happen sometimes. We got 288 in the net, but then 199 pound of that was just from the one fish, and we're at 5:45. Normally by this time we're close to 500 or above. It's a pain, especially when you're really trying. I'm doing everything that I normally do, but yeah, it's just we're not catching at a very good pace, unfortunately. It goes like that. If you just want to get in this place and try it out, and then by all means, but I probably wouldn't recommend it. As much as I don't like to ever say anything negative or anything like that, I have to always give my honest opinion, and the DLC is not worth, that Rainforest pack is definitely not worth it. It's a complete waste of money in my opinion. If you're impatient like me and you just want to try this lake out, well then by all means, but yeah, it's definitely I would say it weren't worth my money. It was kind of a waste. The only one good thing about it is the only one good thing about it is that I did manage to obviously show the content and give my opinion on that DLC. I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, there is. Yeah, you do get a rod with it, a DLC rod, but you can buy the same rod with in-game money anyway. The best DLC I've ever brought was the DLC that gives you this boat, which that was the DLC for Blue Crab Island. You get that boat, you get a rod, a reel, and 30 days premium. Get to fish in that lake no matter what level you are. So that was definitely, yeah. It's a bit more expensive. I think it was £30 I paid for that DLC. So a little bit more pricey, but you definitely get so much more for your money. That's the best boat on the game, and as well as that, you also get, yeah, the rod, the reel. You get different types of poppers and buzz baits. Definitely worth it. Yeah, you brought it. Yeah, I wouldn't say there's any rush to get into this place, man. Buying the DLC. See, that's the one good thing about... Beautiful. That is the only one good thing about me not being sponsored by Fishing Planet is... If I was sponsored, I'd have to kind of say it's good in a way. Because, obviously, me being sponsored by them, you know, I have to kind of encourage people to spend money on the game. But because I'm not sponsored, I can always give my honest opinion, which is good. I like that. I like that I can always be honest. £63. Yeah, the only thing that makes it worth it is if you just want to get into this place and just fish somewhere different. If not, then I'd wait. Like for me, I brought the DLC obviously when the update come out to show all new stuff and that kind of thing. But my dad, he plays this game as well, and he didn't buy the DLC. He see that I buy the DLC, and he see me playing in the new lake and showing new rods and whatever. But he didn't. Since he's played this game, he's never once bought a DLC. He's never bought a DLC. But when the new lake comes out, though, when the new lake hits, he's then gonna. That's when he is. That's gonna be the first time he ever buys a DLC for Fishing Planet. So he must like the idea of that new lake coming, because if he didn't, he wouldn't be buying it. It's not very, as I say, he's never bought a DLC, so that would be the very first one. How's it going, Arrow? Good to see you again, man. He does buy premium. He never used to buy it very often, but he does buy premium quite a bit now. He's like, he kind of looks at it in the same sense as me. He is max level, but it is still kind of worth buying premium, even being max level, because you do go up in ranks. Ranks don't really mean anything. In my opinion, the only thing the rank does actually do is it shows that you've been playing the game a lot. That is it. The rank does nothing else. No, I'm on PS4, man. I gotta grind it out as much as I can on PS4 before the update hits for the sunglasses. I've already showed the sunglasses yesterday, but because I can stop the line from despooling and running, now's the good time for me to really grind it out fast before that new update comes, because the grind's going to be so much slower. I'm not going to today, but I can fish there. I will fish there again at some point. Maybe I might even do that tomorrow, possibly. I don't know. If Big Man's going to be around, and then we're going to stream the Project Cars free. If not, And then yeah, we'll probably be back on PC, PS4 tomorrow. So I might head there tomorrow possibly. I'll join you when I get back from school. I have to go pick up my daughter. All right, man. No worries. Cool. Yeah, I like that I can stop it from running now, but when the update comes, that's no longer going to be a thing. It's going to take so much longer to earn money. I feel like this could be a really good sized fish. Just the way them bars are. They drop and then they go up insanely higher than they drop. Makes me think it could be a good one. Look at that. They drop and then it just goes up really fast. Normally that is a good indication. But then it did reel in pretty easy on that last bit. Okay, not as much as I thought. £123. If we catch a couple of more big ones, there's a good chance that we could end up hitting level 60 today on PS4. The main thing is obviously I want to be max level on both accounts, but the main thing is for me is always going to be the PC to hit max level first, because that's where all the content is made. That's where all new updates are shown. Well, that's a bit of a better day. It did start off a little bit slow, but kind of picked up towards the end a little bit. 618 and we got 547 in the net. That's a bit better. The first 2 days were terrible. It was a bit of a slow take. Because they're a small fish, that's why. Try and speed reel this. I am using quite a few shiners on different rods as well, just to try and save as much money as I can. I think I've got large minnows on 2 rods, or was it? I don't know actually. I can't remember if it was 2 rods or 3. But the shiners are good. They're definitely a cheaper bait. And you get more for your money as well. Can't force it in. This one's going to be a fighter, this one. I think there's a good one on that float rod. Oh, there we go. That was handy. £65. So strange sometimes. It feels like you got such a monster fish on there, then you bring it up and it's £60. Okay, that's a good one on there. Let me check this rod here quick. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I am family friendly, but if that was happening and if that happened and I weren't streaming, I wouldn't have been. I would probably we'll leave it as that. That would have annoyed me. That is literally the only thing that does annoy me on this game more than anything else. The rod goes off and you go pick it up and there's nothing there. Obviously that can happen in real life, but it happens so much on this game. Sometimes I think it's actually bugged when it does that. I do think it is bugged sometimes. Because it happens, like, I don't even know how many times it happens. It happens a lot though. A lot more than what it should do. I think the reason why it happens to me more than probably other people is because I'm putting one rod down and replacing it with picking up the other rod. If I didn't have another rod in my hand, it probably wouldn't happen as much. It's because I'm greedy. It's because I like to have 5 rods out there. That was kind of glitchy. I don't know what happened there. Oh well, so was that. I could mess around with the spin rod, but I know what happened. Every time I use this, I don't ever get a chance to use it. Every time I use it, I don't get a chance to use it. If I use the bait rods, it takes longer. Oh, I don't have any swim baits on this account. Well, that's that. I still forget to keep buying those. I don't think I can buy it from being here. I think I have to go back to the main menu. I don't know. I'll have a quick look to see if I can buy one. I think I have to be in the home. I know the swim bait was part of this update for this lake, so maybe you might be able to. I'll have a quick look. Let's have a quick see. Can I buy it? I don't think I can. Oh, there you go. I can. There's one there, but that's only a #1. #1, #1. There's a 3. There's a 2. Really, I need the 4. Would be better. There's a 3. Oh, there you go. There is one. Perfect. I know the buzzbait would work as well, but I feel like the swim bait works better. Oh, I got the 4. I could have probably been better off with the 5. It was the 5 that I used to use a lot, wasn't it? Let me see again. Can't be on. That's alright, no worries, clicks. Schoolwork is always going to be more important than YouTube, man. You could always re-watch the stream back at some point, so I won't worry about it. I'm level 5, can I join you? How's it going, Steve? I think you're new here. You can join me, yeah, but that's if you're that's if you've brought the DLC, because if you're only level 5, the only way you're going to be able to get in here is if you have the DLC. So if you've got the DLC, then yeah, you can. Because if you don't have the DLC, you won't be a high enough level to get in here otherwise. You don't. It is hard work at the beginning, man. When you're playing the game from the beginning, it is hard work. But as you progress through and you keep leveling up, the game definitely does get better. Try not to give up on it. Keep on going and just keep catching those little small fish. And eventually you will be a high enough level to fish in a better lake. The game's really not fun from the beginning. I know that better than anybody else. I've started this game 4 times over from the beginning. And I keep on thinking about starting it again 5 times over. I think about it, I haven't done it, but I do keep thinking about it. Just a small one. How do you restart the game? Shut the application down and then restart it back up again. I don't know what to do. I got Steam to play Fishing Planet and it says error has occurred. What do I do? What error? What error does it say? Now to like fully restart. To fully restart the game, it depends on what you're on. It depends whether you're on PC or Xbox or PS4 or Windows or what. Depends on what you're on. It works different for each one. In the update. For PS4, for me to restart a new account, to start again this game again from the beginning, I created a new PS4 account. That's how I did it. I've tried to restart my PC. The best thing to do, man, is either report it to Fishing Planet, and if you can't report it to them, then report it to Steam. I can't understand why you have that problem though. You have an error in the update. I don't think I've ever had that problem. I did have an error once, a few days ago, and that was because my hard drive failed. I need to buy a new hard drive. I don't have the money to buy one just yet, but I will end up getting another one. But my hard drive failed. It's because my hard drive's a little bit old. I've had it for a while. And it even showed up that my hard drive wasn't even installed as well, so not good fun. I even had to end the stream just because that hard drive failed. My hard drive failed, and then I had to end the stream, and I disconnected it, reconnected it with a different SAT cable. It did nothing, and then I ended up putting the original SAT cable back in. And then for some reason it then showed up my hard drive again. Which that is a sign of obviously hard drive failure. So I do need to buy a new hard drive. But one thing I did do though, is I transferred all the data from that drive to a different drive, just because I've got an insane amount of videos on there, different YouTube videos that I have to edit. I put it all on one drive and then I edit it at another point. At another time when I get a bit of time free. And that would have been kind of scary if I did lose all of those, because there's like 80 plus videos of Fishing Planet and other games and stuff. Yeah, 80 plus videos that I've got to upload for YouTube, but I just need to edit everything. I probably would have cried, honestly, no lie. If I lost all those videos, I would have cried, just because, like, I could make some of them again, yeah, but that's hours and hours of work that I put in. I put hours and hours of time in. 80 different videos, and them ranging all between a minimum of around about 10 minutes plus. So if I lost all those videos, that would be really sad. That's so much time that I've put in. That's a lot of time. And we pretty much filled our net for that day. To be honest, there's not really much point in me fishing any longer. Our net's 881 and we got 746. There's not really much more I can fit in there. Especially if we get that one big fish. Probably wouldn't even be able to keep it anyway, so we're better off going to the next day. So that's the only thing that is a pain, because I'm not using premium today. 31,000 cash I earned, which is pretty decent, but if I had premium, look at that, 46,000. That's such a big difference. That is such a big difference. But today, I'm only going to be playing between, I don't know, 3-4 hours ish. So because of that, there's really not much point in me getting premium. I only buy the premium for the console if I know that I'm going to put a lot of time in that day or for a couple of days. For the PC, we've got premium for a year, so that's good. I don't mind not playing every single day on the PC, because I know I can make that money. And I know that I've got that year premium, so I don't have to always keep buying premium for it, because it's already there. And we got that whilst it was on offer as well, which was awesome. Kind of cranky how it does that. Wow. The bars go right down to nothing. You go to real and then they go up, and then you stop, they go down, they go up. Yeah, that's really cranky. You'll definitely notice it being... Oh, wow. You'll definitely notice it a lot smoother when that update comes, that's for sure. I notice a massive difference on PC, how much smoother it is. So it's going to be a lot smoother for the consoles, which is really good. I don't think that's a big fish on that rod. Let me grab that one. Might be able to quickly reel that and then come back to that other one. Yeah, it's not very big. I don't think the other one is on the other rod either. Yeah, I should be able to get that one as well. I try and do that sometimes. One, so that way I don't lose the fish, and also so that way I don't have to keep listening to that beeping. I really want them to add something so you can look at the rod and stop it from beeping by clicking a button. I really, really want them to add that. Like it mutes it so you can mute it. You listen to them bite alarms for 8 hours plus. It does make your mind go a little bit crazy. Even when you sleep, all you hear is bite alarms. And if you can hear bite alarms in your sleep, that definitely is a good sign that you're playing too much of the game. Just to mention. Come on. See, on the new one, this would be dragged out for over 100 foot by now. Well over. What if you donate 500? What do you mean, what if you did? I think my biggest donor was 50, man. So if you donated 500, that would be a little bit insane. That would be a little bit crazy. Well, there we go. How big? 125. Not too bad. gonna put 4 rods out and then we'll mess around with that swim bait, I think. I haven't really used the swim bait on PS4, to be honest. It's always been on PC. That looks like a smaller fish on that rod. Let me have a quick look. Oh gosh, come on, don't keep giving me freezer. Oh wow, I would have never have thought that. It was hardly moving. It was hardly moving at all, and then all of a sudden... Yeah, it's got a... I don't think it's really big though. I think it would be fighting a lot more than that. Yeah, 64 pound. I think there's only a small fish on the other rod as well, but I'm just going to pick this one up for a sec. Just keep a bit of tension on it real quick. This one's really strange as well. How the bars keep going up and down really quick. Oh, I was just about to pick that one up as well. I was literally just about to pick it up. I actually pressed the button for it and then I stopped at the last second. I was literally just going to pick it up. 56 pound. That's crazy, man. I honestly thought that was going to be around 150. Some of them smaller ones do fight a lot more than the bigger fish sometimes. Insane. I need to get that set out. I need to reel in the other one as well and reposition that. Grab this one. Alright, whilst we got those set out, I'm gonna get the other one out. Let's try this. Don't really use swim bait on PS4. Well, I haven't, should I say. PC I have. Should still work the same though. I just reported it to Steam. Yeah, that's the best thing to do, man. Yeah, it's the best thing to do. If they don't get back to you, if they don't get back to you and they don't really know what to do or anything, the best thing that I then recommend is to uninstall the game and reinstall it again. It's a little bit of a pain that you have to do that, but I've had to do that a few times. But if you uninstall it and then you reinstall it, don't worry, because you will not lose your levels, you will not lose any of your gear. All your stuff will still be there. Yeah, I've had to do that before on PS4. An update came out. I don't think I've ever had that problem on PC. I'm pretty sure I haven't. But yeah, I know it definitely did happen on PS4 once. An update dropped on PS4 and I tried installing it and it kept saying fail, fail, fail. And so in the end, I ended up uninstalling the game, reinstalling it. I've also had a problem before where I'd buy a DLC and it didn't show up on the game that I bought it. Which again, you can report it to the Fishing Planet and they can advise you what to do and try and help you, but I ended up uninstalling the game off the console. I completely removed it, I then reinstalled it again and that fixed it. In the past, there has actually been quite a few people that have left comments saying that they've had problems with in-game purchases and stuff like that. And as much as it is a pain uninstalling then reinstalling again, it does make a difference. It does help it. If you don't want to wait for Steam, that'd probably be your best bet, man. Don't uninstall Steam. Just the game. Uninstall the game and then reinstall it. 99% of the time that does fix the problem. £6. This needs to be a good sized fish for us to have roughly the same amount in our net compared to the time we normally have, because at the minute we've only got 267. Not much at all. I think it could be a good fish, possibly. It's hard to tell with these float rods as well, because I use the heavy chaser more than anything. The float rod definitely has a lot more bend in the rod, a lot more play. But it means you can reel it in a little bit quicker. Especially when you get to 20 foot, you don't have to mess around. There you go, that's a little bit better. 174. It gave us a good little boost. Now I've got to reset them 2 rods as well. That looks like it's not far enough. The other one looks like it's, I don't know, yeah, it doesn't look like it's in the right place. Let's recast this one as well. Oh, I think it actually was. Didn't look like it. Maybe I should. How much durability does that have? 78.93. And that one's got 77.74. I should use this one, so that way I can get it to around about 70%. Then I'll be able to repair it. Let's mess around with that swim bait again. Such a good spot, this place. Wow, wasn't even looking and I managed to hook it up. £62. I haven't got the best spinning rod either for the console as well. So eventually when I get some more money, that's going to be another thing that I'm going to need to buy. I'm definitely doing a lot better for money and a lot better for rods on PC compared to the console. That is obviously because I'm spending more time on the PC. I miss that. I took my eyes off it for a split second. It's always when you take your eyes away from the screen, that's when you get that hit. So we've got 504 in the net, 559, It's not too bad, but it's definitely slowed down. I'll have one more cast for this, and if nothing happens, we'll jump to the next day again. So we're still catching the odd one on the spinning rod, so that's not too bad. Sometimes I'm happy to do that. Sometimes that can make me stay that day a little bit longer if I'm not getting much interest on the spin rods, but I am on the bait rods, but I am getting interest on the spin rod. I don't mind messing around with the spin rod, because then sometimes that can happen like that. And we finally get some interest on the bait rod. Just a little one. 510. Yeah, I reel this one in. We go to the next day. It's definitely died off. Normally by now we would have had another fish on one of those other bait rods and they'd be going bonkers. I also added global chat as well, actually. If you guys didn't see the stream yesterday, and you didn't see the video I made, I've also added global chat, which is, that can be kind of interesting. That can be interesting to see. It's deep. I don't ever think you've been in here before, so welcome to the channel. There's going to be an update. The update's actually already out for PC. And the update is already out for PC, but it hasn't released yet on console. And the update is, it's for the sunglasses and some real mechanics, further distance in casting with float rods. You know, the real mechanics is going to be, so if you're fishing and you've got the perfect combination, the right reel and the right rod, you can normally stop your fish from running, but now you can't. Also, better position in casting as well. The casting and the game play itself is a lot smoother, but the sunglasses are absolutely awesome though. The update hasn't yet dropped on console. As I've mentioned, when the update does come for console, I will let you guys know as quick as I can. But there's no word of it as of yet, of when it's going to be coming. I'm pretty sure it won't be too long. Or at least I hope it won't be too long. Florian, I think you're new here, I haven't seen you before, so welcome to the stream. You're level 11. Yeah, it's not great fun from the beginning. It's not great fun, but yeah, if you stick with the game, it's hard work, but if you stick with it and keep doing what you're doing, eventually you'll be able to get into better lakes. So then the game then is definitely a lot more fun. You're a PC guy? Okay, well if you're PC, then the update's out. The update came out yesterday. And the update was, yeah, the glasses, the game mechanics runs a lot more smoother. That's why I'm playing PS4 today, because on PS4, I'm able to catch big fish and stop the fish from running. But you can't no longer do that on PC anymore. They've changed it. They will bring stronger reels and rods, but not for the update that's out now already. There'll be stronger rods and reels in the new update for the lake, but the update that got released yesterday for PC is just more to do with the game mechanics and the sunglasses and able to cast further. Your float rod you can normally get around about around anything between 130 to 170 odd foot. But with the new wagglers, you can cast right up to 325 feet. So insanely far, yeah, really good. When the update does drop for the console, I'll let you guys know. Fish for walleye. Yeah, a lot of people do that when they're low level. Boomer, I think you're new here, so welcome to the stream, man. How you stop the fish from running? By maxing your reel with your rod. But there's no point in you trying to do that now, because in the new update, they're going to do it so it drags out. Like, it's okay for me, at the minute, I can stop it from running, which is awesome, because it means that I don't have to spend too much time trying to fight that fish. But in the new update that's already out for PC now, it does still run. Even if you've got the perfect reel, perfect rod, it still runs no matter what. And then when the update drops for console, it's going to be the same, where it does run. So it's going to take a lot, the grind's going to be a lot longer. Normally, I get anything between 500-600, even close to 700. That's so annoying. I can get anything from 500 to about 700 pound in the net within the first hour. But with the new update, it's hard to get above 300 pound in the first hour, because you're fighting the fish for such a long time. So if you're on console, now's the time to make the most of it. Yeah, and a lot of people always say that, how do I stop the fish from running? It is just maxing, getting the right reel with the right rod to max it so it stops it from running. But the new update, it's impossible, you can't stop it. That is a pain, it really is. It's going to make my job a lot harder, especially for the fact that I show all different missions on new lakes and buying all new things. It makes my job a lot harder now. Is it going to run? There you go. Probably between 4 and 4:30. This is a slower day so far. Alright, well, that'd be fun. Yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. The new update is really good, apart from the line keep dragging and out on the reel, which is now going to be a lot longer. It's going to be a lot harder, should I say, it's going to be a lot harder to earn money fast, and the XP. It's going to be harder to reel that fish in, take longer to reel it in, and the more time that you spend trying to reel in a rod is money that you're losing from the other fish. Bit of a pain. Again, Kosa, I don't think I've ever seen you before, man, so if you're new, welcome to the channel. Now we got those set up, I want to try the mess around with the swim bait again. Now we got some interest on there. If you ever get a slow day, pull out your spinning rod. It's like the game knows. As soon as you try doing spinning, the bait rod goes off every time. Oh, we got the game glitch. There you go, it's come back. I really am going to miss fighting the fish like this though, for real. Really going to miss that. Well, I already do miss it, just from playing yesterday on the PC to now on PS4. So much easier to get money like this. in a way, I'm hoping that, I don't think they will take it back to stop him from running, but I do hope that, I pray that they do. I really do. I feel like a lot of people prefer the fish to run though, so that way they play it a lot more, but it's definitely going to be more time consuming to get XP and cash. Very time consuming. Oh, the freeze there was beautiful. Yeah, so the game running a lot smoother in the new update on the PC. I'm hoping when the update does drop for the console, that smoothness, I'm hoping that it's going to improve the freeze ups on the console, because it does freeze quite a bit, and that is a bit of a pain that it does that. Normally I have to keep shutting my game down every I don't know, around about 2-3 hours ish, something like that. I normally have to keep shutting the game down, then restarting the game up so it runs smoother. So the smoothness that they've added to the update on the PC, hopefully that it does the same for the console. Makes it run a little smoother. I really hope they do. The sunglasses are definitely worth buying though. And if you haven't seen the glasses, we did a stream on it yesterday. Made a video on it, so you could always check either one out. But the glasses are really good. Now the graphics on PC compared to the console, the PC obviously does have better graphics, but I think even having the sunglasses on the PS4 and the Xbox, it's definitely going to make the... It just, I don't know, it is like a little graphics boost, if I'm honest. That's the best way to explain the glasses. That's exactly what it reminds me of. Just, it's like you're cranking up the graphics a little bit. Everything looks that little bit clearer. Looks a little bit more colourful. £61. Wow, this was a really slow day as well. At 20 to 6, we've only got 262 in the net. Beautiful. Gotta love that. I don't mind when them little fish fall off. It's just a pain when you get the big fish that do that. It's not very often I lose a big fish though. Just because the tension is always there with those little fish. When you're catching a little fish, if you're using rods that are quite heavy duty, that's how you lose it most of the time. I wonder if people are actually gonna complain about the drag of the reel. I wonder if they do. I would like people to. I would like it, but then they want to make it. You know, more realistic. So when you get to the point where you can actually stop the fish from running. Yeah, it's not really, you know, with big fish it is going to run no matter what. You can't stop some fish from running. So they kind of want to make it a bit more realistic, but at the same time, it's more time that you put into the game as well. And obviously they would want you to spend more time on the game. And the fish keep running all the time. It's going to take so much longer to get that XP and cash, which equals you spending more time on the game. So it's actually quite a smart way for them to do it. They can say that it's for to make it more realistic, which it could be for that, but at the same time they keep their servers more busy. Which one they done it more for, I really don't know. I think it probably would, me myself, if I owned the game, it probably would have been for to keep the servers more busy, so I'm guessing that's what they did it for. It could be a little bit of both, but I feel like they did it to keep you playing longer. This was a really slow day compared to the other ones. We only have £303 in the net. The freeze ups are beautiful today. I'm gonna go to the next day. That's just not a good day. The luck is not on our side today. It's always when I need to make the most out of it where we get the days that are a little bit slower. It just happens like that. Need to check on that net again as well really quick. See how that's doing. That's alright, we're okay for a little bit. Let's go to the next day. Crazy how fast you catch from early morning on them sunny days. 12,000, could have got 19. Oh wow, we're gonna burn some cash and gold coins now. Oh, are you kidding me? Come on, give me that sunny day. Oh my gosh. There's absolutely... The money that I've just earned, I've basically just lost it now. 14 day 14. I really had to jump forward there quite a bit. And now I need to check the net again. Now we're close to half durability. Even if you jump days forward and you're not catching fish, it still puts wear onto your net. I didn't know that until I did a stream once of 100 days in Blue Crab Island, and I ended up breaking the best net. Even though I wasn't fishing, it just kept putting, yeah, it just kept taking damage on the net. And that was expensive. Because that net ended up getting to the point where it actually broke, which when things break you can't repair it. If the durability is low, that's okay. If the durability is lower, then you can repair gear, but if it's broken, you can't fix it. Might just put another bait rod there for a minute because we're going to get quite a bit of interest because it's early morning, rather than me keep trying to use that swim bait. Don't forget, drop a like on the stream, guys. Lets us know that you're still enjoying Fishing Planet. We got, after this stream today, around 6 PM my time, UK time, which is around about 3 hours from now. And around about 3 hours from now, we're going to be dropping a video on the new Project Cars 3. We was going to stream that today, but Big Man was a little bit busy. In a way, I don't mind that he was busy because I've got a real bad addiction. I wouldn't say it's bad, but I've got a really big addiction to this game, so as much as it is nice to show them other new games on the channel, it's also really good to spend an insane amount of hours playing it. Well, playing this, especially on this account. I really need to earn some serious money on this account before that update comes. It's going to take so much longer. Normally we stream Monday to Friday, sometimes weekends, but if not, on the weekends I always put out videos. Weekdays I've been streaming and dropping videos, but tomorrow, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm not busy tomorrow, so the stream tomorrow would definitely be a bit longer than today, I would have thought. Today I've got a little bit of a busy day. Trying to speed reel this so we can get that next one, but that one's being too stubborn, so let's pick up this rod. I don't think it's a big fish on there. Yeah, it's not. That can sometimes be kind of frustrating as well. When you got the fish in so close, and it fights you to the end of the earth at 10 foot, 20 foot. Look at that. It just fights you like crazy. Don't give me them freeze ups. I definitely notice I get more freeze up on console. 110%. 65 pound. That's going to be gone when I pick it up, isn't it? Thank you, game. We love it. Such a wet boot. That really is a wet boot. I don't like it when it does that. The update's out for the PC at the minute. The sunglasses update. Sunglasses, game mechanics, and a couple of new things for your spinning rod so you can get more distance. It's not out on console yet though. I'm just trying to make some money on the PS4 before the update hits PS4, because I can't stop on the PC. I can't stop the fish from running. It just keeps on running, even when you've got the perfect reel and the perfect rod, and you make a match. I can still do that at the minute on console. I can stop it from running, but on the PC you can't stop it running anymore. So I'm trying to grind it out as much as I can on the console before it hits, because once it does hit, it's going to be a lot harder and a lot longer to get XP and cash. The grind's going to be so much more real, which I'm not. If I wasn't streaming this game all the time, and I wasn't always trying to make new content and always trying to show new updates, if I didn't always do that, yeah, if I wasn't always trying to make more money for the game, and then it wouldn't bother me too much. But for the fact that I have to always keep showing new updates, the grind is going to be so difficult now. I really am going to miss that I can stop it from running though. That's going to be something that's going to bother me for a long time. It really is. Trying to be quick. We're probably going to end up losing this one when I pick it up. No, it's still there. Don't happen often. Probably ain't going to level up today, I don't think. I would have done if I bought premium, that's for sure. I would have probably leveled up already by now. I'm not too bothered about it. Come on. Sometimes the other things I do is I will walk up here as far as I can get over into the corner, keep my rod on striking, look up in the air, and then let go of strike, run forward. It does seem a bit cranky to do that, but okay, maybe I might get my level today actually. I didn't think I was gonna. I didn't realise I was that close. I might be able to level up one more time. Yeah, seems a bit cranky to do that, but it does work though. It's a quicker way to bring the fish in. What rod and reel setup that I'm using is probably not too important at the minute, because when the new update comes, they're going to be able to take the drag anyway. Even if you're using the perfect rod and reel, it's still going to pull out line no matter what. But I will show you my setup though if you want to see it. Yeah, the new update is really good. Other than that, at the minute on console I can stop it from running until the update hits. But I'll show you what I'm using. You can pause it at any point. That's the float rod setup that I've got, and this is the heavy chaser rod setup that I've got. So using the XL spinner reel 5000 with the heavy chaser, you can stop the fish from running, and you can max it out. But in the new update, you can't stop it from running. It's impossible. Yeah, it's fine for it to be in the red. It can be in the red as long as you, like if I brought one of the newer reels and I put one of the better reels on the heavy chaser, it would actually take damage. It would put damage on the rod because the reel's too good. But if you get the right reel to match the right rod, you can allow it to go into the red and it doesn't put any damage on anything. Which I still will do that when the not the update coming for the, well, the update that's coming for the PS4 soon will be the sunglasses update, and then the next update for the PC and for the console will end up being the new lake with the new rods. I will still combine it to make the rod match with the reel, so I still can go in red. I will make it match, but it still isn't going to be able to stop it from running. Only one good sized fish, and then we hit max level on console. And then I can finally say that I'm max level on PC and on console. I can finally say we're max level on both. I'm actually a higher rank on PS4, I think, than PC. I'm pretty sure I am. I've been grinding it quite... Oh my gosh. I've been grinding it out quite a bit recently on PC though. So I've been catching up with this rank. Again, not that rank really matters in any sort of way, but the only one thing it shows me is what account I'm playing more. It's a shame because on PC, on Steam, it tells you how many hours you played a certain game, but it doesn't show you that on console. On console, it doesn't say how many hours you put in. I'd like to know how many hours I put in for the console as well as the Steam account put together. I'd like to see that. Oh, the freeze up is beautiful. What happened there? I just went up like half the XP. It glitched out. I was just about to hit level 60, then it just went up half. Not that it makes any difference because it don't do anything. But there we go. We finally hit level 60. We're max level on PS4 and on PC now. 1,500 cash, 10 gold coins, and then we've unlocked a few different things there. Yeah, we'll fish this day a little bit more, I guess. Greetings from the USA, country where everyone loves everyone else. That's again, good to see you again. Well done. My fishing planet is now working. It is. And maybe Steam might have helped you out with it then. The new sunglasses are definitely worth buying for sure. Hey Dad, did you end up buying the sunglasses? I can't believe I messed up. I brought the sunglasses, 230 bait coins, when you could have brought all three of them for 175. The barbless hooks give double XP. I've not experienced this. No, it doesn't give you double XP, no. It gives you 10% extra. It gives you 10% extra. Do you enjoy streaming? I do sometimes. Sometimes not so much. I do when we get our regular people that come in. But sometimes every now and again we get new people that come in, which is nice when new people come in, but sometimes them new people can be okay, but then some of them can be trolls. It does annoy me sometimes when we've had a couple like that this week where we have a few new people that come in and they troll and they just swear and say bad words, and me being family friendly, I just permanently block them. So sometimes I really do enjoy it, especially when I manage to help people out about the game, or people come in and say, oh, I've watched this video, or watched that video, thank you, really, you know, I really appreciate your help and that. So sometimes it can be really fun. Sometimes it has its good days, it has its bad days, yeah. When is the update for PS4? I don't think I've seen you before, man, so welcome. There is no word on when the update is coming for PS4, but as soon as the update does come, I'll let you guys know as quick as I can. Yeah, we just gotta really wait for it. There's no word of when it says it's actually gonna be. Just gotta wait. It is a pain for those who don't have it, who don't have PC and only have console. It is a pain. Thanks for subscribing, Strategy Gaming. Welcome to the channel, man. Haven't got enough coins? Oh, you haven't? I thought you had a lot of bait coins. So you enjoying this stream? Yeah, this stream's gone pretty well, yeah. It can just be random sometimes, man. It really can be random. Sometimes it's good. The same goes as the videos, though, as well as the streams. Sometimes it can be like that with videos. I can make some videos and people just, yeah. Unfortunately, there's a lot of silly people in the world, but there is also a lot of good people in the world, and you got to kind of split up the silly ones to the good ones. And then, you know, all the people that are silly, I managed to block them, permanently ban them, so they can't ever say anything. I permanently ban them, and then by keeping the good people means that people are always going to come back to the stream. You know, somebody the other day come into the stream and said, make me a moderator. That was the first thing they said. There's no way anyone's going to do that. Not for the very first time. Absolutely no chance. That was the first thing they said, and because I said make me a moderator, they ended up using some inappropriate words. So I just permanently banned them. By me permanently banning those silly people, we then end up getting a community that is then a good community, you know. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind not saying that, please. It's family friendly. Up to 4 weeks on PS4. Yeah, it can be anything from a week up to 4 weeks. That's normally the way it works. The PC, they always update first, and then when the updates come for the console, it's normally anything from a week up to 4 weeks. Yeah, some people don't like to watch any other streamers or any other channels, videos or whatever if there's a lot of bad language. It was just my choice. You know, in real life I am, you know, I'm no lie, in real life I do use a bit of bad language, I do. But I would never use bad language while streaming for a good amount of reasons. The first reason is my kids sometimes watch me stream, or they come back and watch it, re-watch it. There's also, you know, because this is a very family-friendly game. You know, there's a lot of kids that play this game, and even if I'm playing other games, you know, there's a lot of younger generations that watch people that stream, and I don't want to be sitting there using bad words. I just feel like it's not really necessary. This game does frustrate me sometimes, does annoy me sometimes, but I put that to one side. I respect your channel because of the language you do not use. Thank you, man. Yeah, I try. As I say, in real life, I do use a few bad words, but I've managed to be on YouTube for about 3 or 4 years, and I've managed to control it very well. And if anything, it's good because I don't use that bad language in real life. It's actually made me not use bad language as much in real life as well. So it's actually me brushing off on myself, really. So yeah, it's good. Yeah, there could always be kids watching, yeah. And just because, like, sometimes we could have a lot of people watching and people don't want to put anything in chat. People don't want to write. They just want to sit there and watch. I don't feel like it's very good when there's bad language there all the time. It's just the way I like to do it. Just like if somebody uses bad language, if they're new, I will tell them don't do that. That was their chance, and you know, I try and be fair and tell them, you know, I don't use bad language. It's family friendly. If it happens again, they just get a permanent ban. That's it. I don't make a big fuss about it. They just get permanently banned, and then they miss out on the new updates on this game or other new games that we show. They're the one that miss out, not me. I don't miss out. They miss out. And I don't care if they like the stream, dislike the stream, or do subscribe or don't subscribe. It doesn't make any difference to me. I'm still sitting here every day doing what I like to do, which is playing my game and trying to help other people's experience a lot more better playing those certain games. When I first played this game, I wasn't a big fan of it, and it was very hard to catch fish, and me and my dad used to play this when it first came out, and he spent many hours in real time. He you know, there's been times where he spent over an hour real time trying to catch a fish and nothing would happen, and I'd done the same, and that is not fun. That is really not fun. But then we played it like a fisherman, and that didn't work. And then we decided to start playing it like a gamer, and then this game became awesome. It does help to have the knowledge of fishing. It definitely does help to have a bit of knowledge about fishing, but if you don't really have much knowledge about fishing, there's always other YouTubers, other streamers. I wouldn't say really, to be honest, too many people stream this game. I don't think. It's more like uploading videos, but I don't know, there could be the odd one or two out there that might do it. This one's being stubborn. We'll look up in the air, run down. That didn't work that time. Are you going to fight me to the end of the earth just for 15 foot? Are you really serious? Come on. 210 pound. Alright, I'll let you off. That's why it was a... Oh my gosh. Yeah. Nobody saw that. That is frustrating when that happens. Believe me, the frustration is real. I don't know what's more annoying, for the fact that I try and force the fish in as quick as I can, or for the fact I go to pick up the rod and it's gone. or for the fact I didn't show you the fish for very long because I'm trying to get to the next one, and then that happens. Yeah, I don't know what's more annoying out of all of that. It's definitely one of them. Yeah, I was going to say I might try the swim bait, but then we just get a hit up on this rod. Oh, that's just a small one. Probably piranha, or even smaller than piranha. Yeah, smaller. That's a fish that you wouldn't want to swim next to, that's for sure. Yeah, there's a lot of other fishing games out there. I've tried a few different ones, but this one beats it by far for many reasons. Now, there is a couple of other fishing games where, if I'm honest, the graphics does look slightly better than this one, but then this game is 5 years old. You do have to take that into consideration. Yeah. There is other games where the graphics do look slightly better. There is also other fishing games out there where the game mechanics are very different, and also I feel like it's a really good feature. There was Ultimate Fishing Simulator on that game. You can change it so you can actually see the fish underwater go and take your bait, which that looks awesome. That really does. In some way I kind of felt like for a long time it would be good if they brought it to this game, but if they did, it would make this game very, very different. This game's got its own game mechanics and its own kind of way of doing things. The same goes as every fishing game. Every fishing game that you come across is always different. There was a movie in the 1970s called Piranha. I think I did see that. I think I've seen it. Yeah, auto recast. Yeah, that would be pretty good, especially when you got a fish on and then one of all your other rods end up over that way. To click it, do auto recast. It'll definitely save a little bit of time. It can be kind of frustrating though when you're fighting the fish here at this point here, like 20 odd foot, 14 odd foot. But with the new update, you ain't going to be doing that because it can take the line out so much. You're not going to be fighting it at that point. It's just going to end up dragging line out. How much cash do we have? Well, we haven't earned that much. 457,000. Not much, but then I am fishing without premium, so that is why. I probably had about that much before I brought the bait and before I come to this place. So at the minute, I'm probably about breaking even-ish. And maybe I might have a tiny bit more, possibly. Oh, my video of Project Cars 3 has just been uploaded. So that's good. It means that I haven't got to sit at my desk and wait for that. How's it going, Trippy? Good to see you again, man. There's going to be a lot of exciting new stuff for Fishing Planet. The update that's already out on PC that will come to PS4. People are going to enjoy that, for sure. And then the other update for the new lake and the new rods. That's going to be an enjoyment as well. Lots of new stuff coming. I'm always here trying to show you that as fast as I can. I shouldn't have really cast that one out, to be honest. We've got 662 in the net there. I think it's going to rain. The clouds are really dark. They're really, really dark. It looks like it's going to absolutely chuck it down. Oh, I missed it. A little bit of an earlier one, 2 hours 16 minutes. Not a very long stream today, but that is, as I said, because I'm going to be busy seeing my kids today, so I'm going to spend a bit of time with the kids, and then we'll be back streaming tomorrow. Sometimes it is normally Monday to Friday, and then sometimes on the weekends I do stream if I'm not busy. So I'm going to see my kids today, and then we'll be streaming tomorrow. Keep an eye out for the video of Project Cars. That's going to be in around about 2.5 hours. I'm going to upload that video. Thanks for everyone who dropped a like on the stream. Thanks for all you guys always showing your support, coming back in day after day. Obviously everybody can't always make it because people are busy. The stream did start a lot earlier today, and we are finishing the stream a little bit earlier compared to normal. But that's because tomorrow is the weekend. It's going to be Saturday, and it means that we should be able to have more time tomorrow. So tomorrow probably a bit of a longer stream. It could be Project Cars 3 tomorrow. If it's not Project Cars 3 tomorrow, then it will be Fishing Planet. I'm not sure 110% at this point, just because of, yeah, because Big Man's busy. He did say that tomorrow he might not be busy, so if he's not, we'll have some Project Cars 3. I was late. That's alright, man, no worries. I don't expect everyone to catch every stream all the time. It's nice that you dropped by though anyway, I appreciate it. So yeah, maybe Project Cars 3 tomorrow, if not Fishing Planet. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hope you guys did enjoy this one. Don't forget to subscribe, turn notifications on so you don't miss out on the updates for Fishing Planet. Drop a like. We catch you people again soon for some more fun and games. I'm out.